या तो खुद मरने को तैयार रहो या मारने को तैयार रहो, दूसरा कोई विकल्प नहीं है.
When you are confronted with a very, very serious, to my mind, the worst kind of hate speech that we have seen in post-independence India, the executive to remain silent and the Director General of Uttarakhand Police to say, we have booked people, we are looking into the law, we are asking legal experts about it, is shocking, is really absolutely, I mean, it is, I cannot even comprehend how the police can act like this, that they are not willing to take action promptly and, arrest people.
There have been calls made for genocide of Muslims, calls made for people to pick up arms and to kill Muslims. How do you view these developments that have taken place as a citizen and also as a concerned lawyer?
You can't engineer riots again and again as you could do in 2002 or in 1984. So political parties, engage in this kind of extraordinarily poor behavior on the part of outfits which are supporting them from outside. And that is the singular reason why the Prime Minister has not made any statement condemning them. The Home Minister has not uttered a word about it. The Chief Minister of UP has remained silent. And of course, there is a complete absence of rule of law, as we are seeing, because nobody is being arrested so far.
You, along with 75 other lawyers, have written to the Chief Justice of India asking for the Supreme Court to take suo motu cognizance of these hate assemblies where calls for genocide have been made. Tell us your reasoning behind wanting the Chief Justice or indeed the Supreme Court to take action on this matter, and what action are you hoping that they take?
We have been seeing as conscious citizens that law is not being implemented, against the perpetrators. In fact, there is a 2014 Supreme Court judgment called Pravasi Bhalal Sangathan versus Union of India, where Supreme Court itself had said, and this is very important, Supreme Court said root of the problem is not the absence of laws, but rather a lack of their effective execution in the context of hate speech. Then the Supreme Court said, therefore, the executive as well as civil society has to perform its role in enforcing the already existing legal regime. Now, part of that duty which the Supreme Court has itself recognized, which all of us as citizens have, I think we have performed that duty. And we can only, bring it to the notice of the judiciary at the highest level, because we felt and we continue to feel even today that the executive has failed miserably in taking appropriate legal action. And they may not. What is really also worrisome is that the judiciary at the subordinate level also does not take a very strict view of these matters. This issue requires to be resolved now, because if we don't do it, we will slide into the kind of violence, sectarial violence, which we would not be able to control at all. There is one rule of law for the majority community, and there is another rule of law for the minority community or, civil society members. There is very clear. And sadly, this kind of division is not being, condemned by the judiciary with harshest of words and harshest of, orders. You arrested, for example, Munawar Farooqi for some kind of a, stand-up comedian comment. You have arrested large number of people who tweeted against Mr. Narendra Modi were arrested within no time. Now, today, people are damning Mahatma Gandhi and trying to praise Nathuram Godse. They are attacking churches. They are disrupting, peaceful meetings for celebrations of Christmas. And yet, all around, this kind of a nonsensical behavior, illegal behavior, unconstitutional behavior is going unchecked. So there is no doubt in my mind that these are classic instances where not only provisions of the IPC, but to my mind, provisions of the Unlawful Prevention of Activities Act will equally apply. They must be pressed. And all these people must be subjected to law, because if you do not stop them now, you will never be able to stop them. Question is, does the party in power have the will to do it? Rule of law is seriously under challenge today. Police is completely politicized, and therefore there is nothing which one can expect. So they are not acting in accordance with law. So naturally, when they are compelled to act, they will act in as weak a manner as possible. They will present a case which is so without foundation that the judge would be naturally left with no alternative but to dismiss that case. Article 19(1)(a), which gives you freedom of speech and expression, also imposes several restrictions on that. It's not an absolute right. So if you are trying to disturb peace, public order, tranquility in the society, if you are trying to target a section of the society, if you are trying to incite violence against a section of society, I think these are very, very serious infraction of laws. And there are sufficient provisions provided under the law to really take action, including sedition. To my mind, these speeches are completely seditious. They should act in accordance with law and take all necessary measures so that a powerful message, a strong message can be sent across the country that the law will not tolerate this kind of behavior.